Hey, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel named Learning to Learn. अगर आप इस चैनल में नए हैं तो I teach for MCom, BCom, BBA and NTA UGC NET category. So I am very good at commerce related theory subjects. So I am very keen to teach all these topics. So today we are going to start a topic related to organization behavior. We have already done two different topics in the subject organization behavior. Those are the first one, what do we understand by organization behavior? This is we have done so far, and we have also done the micro perspective and the macro perspective of organization behavior, which you might have seen in my previous lessons. If you did not see my lessons, you can go to my channel and just check it out, or at the end of this particular video I'll give you the link for all the videos which I have taken so far in this particular series. So this would be the third lecture and it is entirely in English. You can get the same lecture in Hindi as well. As I would like to inform you that I am a verified educator on Unacademy. Unacademy is one of the India's leading learning app where you can prepare for NTA UGC NET, and I'm a verified educator there since 2018. So let's start our preparation. Okay, so this is what we have done so far. Now let me give you a basic recap of what is organization behavior, and then we'll be moving forward. So first of all, organization behavior emerged as a field which studies the individual behavior within the organization. So what do we understand by, or what do we learn in organization behavior? In organization behavior, we try to understand that how people, or how you can say individuals in the organization behave in a certain way. How do they take decisions? How do they behave with other people? Do they, you can say, get along with others very easily, or do they commit to the organization goals? Many other things which would be helpful for them to understand their human resource better, right? So this is on an individual perspective or individual basis, that how do we understand what other people behave or what other people does and why they are doing that. So this is what we are going to learn in organization behavior, right? Let's move forward. Okay, so this is the introduction which I gave in the last class. You can just check out that last class. And now moving forward with that, okay, these are the definitions, important definitions given by Robert. As you can see, Robbins, sorry. I'll just define it here. I'm just reading below that, Robin. Organizational behavior is a field of management which is concerned with understanding, predicting, pre-editing, analyzing, controlling and influencing the human behavior in the organization. This is how Robin sir has defined organization behavior. So we have other definitions related to given by Fred and Joey. Okay, so this is the definition given by Joe. Now, organization behavior goals. So I'm really sorry for the mistake here. It is organization behavior goals, not organization goals. Okay. On the basis of the researches carried out by the behaviorists from time to time, organization goals can be broadly categorized into 4 different categories. Okay. The first one being understanding the human behavior, that what human behavior does, why do they do it in a certain way, okay, how do they take decisions, etc. Research and explanation to human behavior, why. See, how do they do it? First, how you can say human behavior acts. Why do they act in a particular way? Prediction of the behavior. When are they going to do it again, or when they are going to behave in the same manner in future? That is, you can say when. And an adaptive strategy, that is controlling of unwanted behavior. This becomes really important, especially in regards to organization. If in organization there are a lot number of people, there are a large number of human resources you need to deal with, and if you don't know how to, you can say, control them, it becomes very, very, very difficult for you, right? Okay, next one. So now trying to let us understand one topic in detail, the all four objectives like understanding human resource, research and explanation, prediction of the behavior, control of unwanted behavior. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so now we are going to do in detail understanding organization behavior, research and explanation, describing human behavior, predicting the human behavior, and controlling the unwanted behavior in a detailed manner. Okay, so let's start with this understanding human behavior. As you can see here, understanding human behavior, the first and the foremost goal of every organization is to understand the human behavior, as the human is a unit which holds an important place in the organization. Yes, human is a particular asset to the organization which is very important, and it does not have a depreciating value, it has an appreciating value. So the more experience you have, the more you have worked in an organization, you become more important to the organization, and thus organization will try to understand your behavior, that how do you do things, what is your way of taking care of everything, how do you achieve the goals. So this becomes very important in part of in your part and your employer part as well. Moving forward, you can just read it out once, it's very easy. Research and explanation or description, I'm really sorry, okay, research and explanation. Okay, this is the second goal which carries out research related to human behavior. What we are going to do, we are going to do a research, we are going to understand, we are going to find out, we are going to know what are the various traits of human behavior, how the person behaves in various other situations, why does he do that, the reason behind any kind of behavior, a good behavior, a bad behavior, anger, frustration, happiness, something like that related to the human behavior which takes place in different situations. And through this research, it answers the question why such behavior takes place into the organization. So yes, this also becomes one of the important part. Moving forward towards the next thing, the prediction of the human behavior. Yes, this is the third goal of the organization behavior. After understanding and carrying out the research, you would be able to predict the behavior. If you have taken the research properly, you might understand that if a person behaved in that particular way in the past, the person would behave in the same way in future. So it helps you to predict the behavior of the individuals in the organization at certain point of time and at certain point of situations. So predict about all kind of human behavior and will take place in different organization situations. This is predicting the behavior of the individuals, right? The last but not the least is control of unwanted human behavior. Any behavior which is not welcomed, any behavior which is bad, and any behavior which we don't want in our organization can be controlled through various measures. But you should know, you should understand the strategies, and you should understand the way how to stop such behavior, because it becomes a bit typical in the organization structure. So this is the last goal of the organization, in which after completing the first three goal stages, the organization controls that behavior of the human factor which is undesirable, conflicting, and blocks the organization goals. So we can say it is a negative kind of what can we say, behavior which we don't want in our organization, or we usually ignore that kind of behavior, or we want to stop that kind of a behavior, to be very frank. Okay, hence influencing an organization effectiveness through implementing prediction, the management in the organization adapts certain adaptive strategies so that the human factors can work effectively in different environmental situations. So these were the four important organizational goals, and this has to be achieved by organization behavior. So this is what we have understood so far. In the coming session, like in the next session, we would be doing core variables or factors of organization behavior, that what are the major core behaviors, or you can say core factors that affect the organizational behavior, right? So stay tuned for the next class. Do follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. Take good care of yourself, study hard, and if there is still anything where I can help you out, please do let me know. Take good care, sir. Bye.